Coupon! I like
You've
your
been
hair.
like obsessed with saying coupon.
Coupon.
Coupon?
I like your hair right now.
Thank you.
Doesn't that look cool?
It's very kind of like pink-esque today.
cool for you.
All like pulled back and kind of like slicked back.
80s style. So, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Alexa.
And we're with pages of
Forbidden Love.
With another
In Sunday Snapshots. I don't know why I was going to say
my
in my mailbox.
in my Sunday.
In my Sunday.
Alright, I got books. I got a few of them. We'll go with the ones I got from the library. Do you have a necklace?
Yeah, it's swag. I forgot to mention it.
Don't jump ahead.
Then don't ask me about it then.
Don't do that. I don't remember putting this on hold at the library, but it's Time Master's Vanishing Point. It seems really cheesy. It's about them trying to rescue Batman through time, hence the bats. And I didn't know they had a superhero named Booster Gold, and that dude's name is Rip Hunter. Yep, that's cheesy. So I'm not reading that. Well, I might read it and probably laugh. I'll save that one last. I've been wanting to read this one for a while. I don't like Superman comics that much. They're really hard for me to get into, but when I found out that the Joker gets reality warping powers in a Superman comic and consistently kills Batman at each point, only for Batman to remember his death, I have to read this. Emperor Joker. And you flip it upside down and biggity bam. Voila. Voila.
Biggity bam. Okay, you're going to make
that.
me sick.
And
we don't need to have a Justin Bieber concert experience here.
yeah, milk before the concert. He didn't have milk. Milk with like vodka or something. That kid's a fowler.
I feel like you're not even in the picture.
No. Baby, baby, baby. I hate that kid.
I can't believe he threw up though at a concert.
I know, right? He just puked twice. And
okay, let's move forward.
isn't he the one singing? So if he's vomiting, can't everybody hear it on stage? They hear him.
Okay,
yakking.
Johnny, move forward. Jesus. I didn't bring it up so you could talk about puke.
Anyway, this is a hot cover. Spider-Man, Red-Headed Stranger. That's sexy. And that's pretty cool. Spider-Man's little Cupid. I actually love all these Spider-Man comics now. I've never come across a bad Spider-Man comic within the main continuity. They're always pretty good. I'm pretty sure if I read Brand New Day, it would suck though. That was when Spider-Man's marriage was erased to Mary Jane. And these I got from the local little bookstore, independent bookstore, Changing Hands. I got it with my trade credit. I got a Winston Churchill book. A lot of his speeches that he didn't write himself to morale the troops morale, I should say. They were written by the guy who, because this is book related, they were written by the guy who wrote Winnie the Pooh.
What?
We are in the trenches, in the air, in the sea, for Eeyore and Tigger. True story. I thought that was pretty cool. And I've been trying to get more into creepy books because I read 20th Century Ghost Stories. I didn't finish it. I did talk about it before. I didn't finish it. I read most of it though. But this book's called "Your House is on Fire, Your Children All Gone." There's a creepy demonic little girl on the front. What does it say there? Obviously, you guys aren't able to see this. It says, "You tell on me, you're dead."
Yeah, there's like a kind of like a writing over her that you can't really see unless you like.
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna be able to see that, but you probably
She's got like a
little
gloss over her that like forms letters. You kind of have to tilt it the right way to read it though.
It says, "You telling me you're dead," and she's sitting there eating cookies.
Okay.
I think it's pretty cool. Okay. So it's a short book, and I heard it's trippy. I'm excited. Are you excited? You should be excited. It's exciting.
All right, we're moving forward.
Cookies.
And I forgot to mention last week that I had already gotten some swag from an author. It includes some beautiful pendant necklaces. And the necklace actually has to do with the book from what I understand.
Can I wear it?
No, you cannot wear my necklace. And then she sent me a whole bunch of bookmarks for the first book and the second book. And the first book is Dead Radiance, which is actually this one. And if you see the bookmark close-up, she's got that same pendant on, so that's really cool that the author was able to find somebody who made that pendant for her, or maybe she already knew about the pendant and then just made the girl wear it for the pictures. Not really sure, but it's the same one. So the first book is Dead Radiance, and then the second book, let me see if I can find one, is Dead Embers. These are all by T.G. Ayer, if you actually want to check out this series. I know that Bianca reviewed the first book in our May indie event, so if you want to check that out, hopefully I will remember to link it below so you can check out that review. And I actually really need to read this series because the author is amazing to send us such wonderful stuff, especially because it all came from overseas, so she spent a lot of money to send this to us. And there's a second... Did you open up the second one? That's for Bianca.
She can have it.
And she also sent little kind of like postcards.
There's a third one. No, that's the third.
So here's the cover of the first book, and then the cover of the second book. She actually looks like she's got kind of like a badass alien thing going on. Will you stop playing with the necklace that's supposed to go to Bianca?
How come you didn't ask me if I wanted the necklace?
You don't need a necklace. It's for Bianca, and I'd rather you not like have opened it all up.
You're very rude. I wanted the necklace.
It's for Bianca.
Nobody asked me.
Bianca reviewed the book, so she gets to have the swag. Goodness graciousness. Do you people see what I put up with? Do you see it?
See what I put up with? Claws come out.
Well, like, it's not your necklace.
I plan a date, we go to do something else entirely. Yeah, let's go on the date, but we won't be doing anything that you wanted.
Anyway, most of the time I buy ebooks, but I don't ever show you guys because a lot of times it's very hard to see the covers off of an e-reader. But this one actually shows up, so I'm going to show you this one. It is Beyond Shame. It is actually an adult novel, just in case you didn't get that by the kind of cover of this one. It's supposed to be kind of set in a different world, where this girl was originally... Naked. It's kind of set in like a futuristic kind of dystopian type of world. This girl was actually the daughter of somebody who's high up in government, and kind of the threat to anybody who's like a rich person is that they'll be kind of sent to the outside area, like if they're bad children or things like that. Because in the outside areas, like where the revolutionaries live, it's where all the wars take place. Basically, like the world is destroyed from kind of like a massive war again, almost as if it's World War III. I know, now you get to see my screensaver instead.
Snow White!
But, supposedly the world is kind of destroyed, and then for some reason, this girl upsets her father and upsets the government, and so she has to be sent out to, kind of like the bad area, you know, kind of like the slums, the area that you really don't want to live in.
You mean Detroit?
And she crosses upon, some people have to take her in, like the people who are kind of like the poor people of the world. They have to take her in, and the guy is like a ring fighter. Like he does like down and dirty type of fighting to win money, to win cash in order to like live in his...
A prize fighter.
Yeah. And he is the second in command to one of like the revolutionary parties. And they're kind of like a mob slash kind of like mafia thing. But it's supposed to be kind of really steamy and got some violence and stuff in it, and kind of also set in like a dystopian type of world. So there's a lot going on in this, but I think that is something different for romance, for adult romance, because a lot of times in adult romance you don't get to see a dystopian world. You mostly get to see that in like YA books.
Do they have violence? Do they have violence with the romance happen at the same time?
Supposedly it's supposed to be very mature type of romance scenes. Because he knows, you know, some down and dirty stuff in outside of the ring.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
Anyway, it's supposed to be really good, and I know that Fiction Vixen has been talking...
Don't hurt yourself.
I know. Their blog has been talking about this book a lot, so they finally kind of convinced me to buy it and try it out for myself, so I'm really excited to read this one.
I think you can't speak English that well because your hair is pulled back too tight.
My hair's not even like pulled back, it's just like in a clip thing.
Maybe you clip part of your brain.
Anyway, last but certainly not least...
What about all those books?
I'm not doing those, I'm just doing this. From the library, I once again got the selection, and I'm hoping to actually read it this time. Go figure.
There's probably some kid over there who's like, Mom, I finally get to have this... Aw, crap, no! Because you took the book back.
Oh well.
Some
People
poor
do that
child.
all the time.
But yeah, but some
There's
poor
like
child.
10 copies that are circulating throughout all the Maricopa libraries. So I
But
mean,
maybe that kid needed to only get that copy because he's only able to get with that place. Maybe they can't get the rest.
They can send them
Nope, maybe
from
they
the other
couldn't.
places. Like, this isn't even from my library. It's from the Northwest Library District, which is nowhere near where we live. We live in the Southeast
My
District.
shirt's like coming apart. This is awesome.
Don't break your shirt. Anyway, so that is everything we got this week. Thank you so much to TG Air for sending us some lovely swag, which some of this will be going to Bianca as soon as I get a package together to mail to her.
And probably disinfected for me, I guess. And thank you, Loretta, for being Loretta. I figured I'd talk about her a lot, so I might as well say thank you. Who else can we thank just to thank them? Start spouting off names.
Start spouting off names. I feel like I have lost touch with all my blogger friends. I keep saying this every week, but I feel like I haven't gotten a chance to talk with anybody in a really long time.
Nobody
I
talks.
miss everybody.
Yeah, everybody should talk to me. Just send to me.
You should talk to me. I miss you
should
all.
talk to them.
I try to text them or send them emails or Twitter
do not.
or
There is no try.
I try.
Yoda. Best piece of advice ever.
I feel like the lonely blogger. Nobody pays any attention.
Nobody knows that the love I've seen.
Okay, we're done wallowing now.
Wallowing in a sea of sorrow. That's a song too. That's a song.
Okay.
Alice in Chains. I'm gonna go take a nap again.
Hey.
Alright, so take care.
And spike your hair.
Woo woo woo! You know it, bro.
Bye, guys.